From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
For Miami.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there. He's got it one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
And that's in there for strike one. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there are two away.
Batting third.
Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
McNeil has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Miami down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's just 2 for 9. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. In the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Alonso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2 one more time. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's just 1 for 6. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and that liner caught him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
McNeil is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Leading up for the Mets, the 3rd baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Frazier.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 down.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Joe Panik is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time. Up next from Miami, number 47. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Alonso fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
Into the box now,
Number
Austin
44.
Dean, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A high fastball is in there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Jose Arena. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is.
Rosario.
Hopped up, Walker in foul ground, 1 down. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting as a pitch.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's ball 4. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Castro's tag is on the money. He's out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Brinson into the Big Apple seats and gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman. Brian.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and two now.
1-2.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Sliced hard on the ground. Panic's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Next up for New York, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alfaro corrals it. And the throw is in time. Frazier is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Here's Joe Panic. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. Davis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and two strikes. The 0-2 home. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball one. In there, and it's even at one.
Ball, one strike.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth.
Walker.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. No balls and one strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35.
Digging in, Jacob deGrom.
Stanek.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jeff McNeil. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And that misses. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, number 47, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes this the other way to right. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And that's in there, base hit. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Outside, 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3-1 to him now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. It's a panic covering, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter, the third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right. And that retires the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Conforto.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the run is Brinson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. Hits ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
This is line to left. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Now in the box, number 47. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Fouled away. Walker on third. Alfaro at first, one gone. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's in there for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 line toward right center, and he has done the job in style off the bench as he'll drive them both in with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
The center fielder, number 9.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in a game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Adam
coming to the plate now, Joe Panic. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 2 for 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Anderson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets have decided to challenge.
So here's one last look at
that.
that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Rene Rivera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 44, Rene Rivera.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 43.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Avilan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
The first baseman,
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Here's a pop-up now. Ramos over to his left, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He pulls this one into right. Number 47 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Now batting, Peter Alonso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball out of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another chance?
Now
Todd Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Digging in, number 47 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Oh, a diving stop in time.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2-0 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rosario has a play. 2 down. John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
John Birdie.
Strike taken up in the zone. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Drew Steckenrider is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 71.
Striding in to start the 9th, J.D. Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The second
Standing in, Joe Panic. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Mets down to their final out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw in time, and the the ball game is over. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Here now is
Austin
our final line
Bryce
score
takes
for
home the
this
win.
afternoon.
Jacob
First, for
deGrom
the
takes the
victorious
loss
Miami
despite
Marlins.
working 7
5
strong
runs, 8
innings.
hits,
So
no
that's a
errors.
wrap
They
for
left
us in
4
this
men
one.
on
Mark
base.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt
Time
Vasgersian.
of
We
the
all
ball
thank
game,
you for
3
watching
hours
Major League
and
Baseball
13
on
minutes.
MLB Network. See you next.